man, all of a sudden, shit, I wouldn't. Yeah, shit. Allah don't like me. You ain't following Jesus. Shit, an atheist told me, hell, you just a Bible thumper. A Christian told me that I don't follow Jesus, and a fucking atheist told me that I'm thumping the Bible. When that happened, I knew I was right. I got both sides telling me that I'm on the other side. Figured it out. So yeah, man. Once people realize that your life around you is created by you, you don't have to do shit. You don't have to shit. Ain't no goddamn exceptions. There's only exceptions to the rule. Who rules? Yours. Shit, well, you gotta work hard to get money, and you need a little luck to do it. Well, there's an exception to your rule, because there's a guy over there, he ain't working hard at all. He having a blast doing his little bit of work every day, and that motherfucker is rich as hell. He got more money than you do. The reason there's only a few exceptions and a bunch of majority, because there's only a few people that think that they're an exception, or that there's only a few people that see that to be true for themselves, and there's more people that see it not to be true. Why? Because everybody following the fucking majority or the exceptions. They looking at the numbers and saying, a lot of people clearly don't think that they can do it, and a very small amount do. I think I'm part of the big group of people that ain't gonna do shit. That's what's happening. They think the statistics are an objectification of life, but they don't realize the statistics are just recording you. The statistics are looking back at your ass. You ain't supposed to look at statistics and say, okay, how's my day gonna go today? Yeah, 85% of Hispanics just got caught by ICE, and there's only a small percentage that don't get caught. Which one am I gonna be? Probably gonna get caught. That's what people doing. So, bringing the world back to sanity is nothing more than bringing the world back to their intelligence. Oh, and some practical shit, because I know I might be saying all of this and you might be like, well, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? All you gotta do is sit down in silence for 10 minutes a day. That's it. Sit down in silence. 3 deep breaths to calm the system down. Relax after each deep breath until you done it 3 times, and then focus on your breathing in your nose and out your nose, and straighten your back, and just sit still for 10 minutes. Sit still for 10 minutes every day. When your mind wanders, bring your attention back to your breath. Keep your eyes concentrated right here. Breathing. The mind wander, bring it back. And you do that. Do that for 10 minutes a day for 30 days and watch my... Like, it's obvious shit, but I ain't... The way that you create something, it's gonna be easier said than done, and y'all gonna figure that out real shortly. But I'll tell you the formula to how to create it. I be on Twitter always talking about frequency maxing and shit like that. But that's because that's the point. So I'm finna tell you how to create anything physical that you want in your life, and it's gonna be the hardest shit you gonna ever do. The way you do it is you have to, first and foremost, when you sitting down in silence, that's like flooring the gas. Energy is everything. Beyond the idea of physical illusions, there's nothing but the non-material. Everything, there's 99.99% empty space, and 1% is physical. Everything is energy, but 1% of that total energy comes together to give the illusion of solid objects. So if you working with the physical, that's how people say, well, you got to be spiritual, but you need physical action. You actually fucking don't. Only the spiritually illiterate need to do physical action. The motherfuckers that's already up there, bitch, could make shit pop up out of thin air. I'm not there yet, but the mechanics follow that. That's where the science leads you to if you go that fucking far. That's how you see the mystics in the fucking mountains sitting down butt naked in 30-degree weather, fucking, and their body is 115 degrees. Like, there's shit, the shit you can do is unreal, but we not talking about that. A lot of y'all probably will need to do physical action, but in an objective sense, you do not need that. That's not how it works. Working with the energy is way more efficient than working with the physical world. This is facts. A person that's working strictly with the fucking energy can achieve more in 6 months than a motherfucker that's grinding his fucking bones away in a year. The people who have to do it the people that say, They take grinding and breaking themselves. I've been grinding. I've been starving. I ain't got no sleep. They look at that as a badge of honor because he don't know how to do it. A mechanic that know how to fix a car without tearing that bitch up gonna look at you like you stupid. Oh, I had to tear this bitch up to fix it. I tore that motherfucker up and I welded that bitch together and Yeah, that's only a sign of intelligence in a world full of fools. In a world full of people that know how to fix cars, you don't know what the fuck you doing. A master can do it efficiently, can get it done right with less actual friction. A fool gotta bust and break and tear shit up and all sorts of shit to get it done. So that's what I'm telling you. Only people who don't know this are fucking working themselves to the fucking bone. And it only worked for a few people, because what we just said, how many hard-working motherfuckers grinding, busting their ass, breaking their ass in half, and ain't got shit? And how many people you know grinding hard as a motherfucker, breaking their ass, busting their ass, and they got the world? That's because the physical action had nothing to do with why they got the shit. But the stupid motherfucker will tell you, yeah, it worked because I worked hard. But what about the person that worked hard and didn't get shit? Well, he don't know. So all you really need to do, my point is to tell you before I get into like saying it, is I'm trying to give you the context to it. When you work with the physical, the energy, you do more work in 5 minutes within yourself than you can do in 1 hour out here. Every 5 minutes is the equivalent of an hour. I need you to like understand this shit before I start talking.